Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
And there it is, another week. What up, though?
We back.
Thingz Done Changed Podcast.
Yes, sir.
We back for another week. I hope y'all out there listening. I hope y'all ready, doggone it. Let's get it. We missed last week. You know what I'm saying? Moan had to go
Take care of my
take care of
manly
business,
things.
get his butt played with some doctors.
Yeah, that's what he told me too. I said, "Oh no, man, oh no."
Hey, man.
Whole butt got played with by some doctors. But that's cool. We got all us men got to do that. I got to get mine. Pause.
yeah.
God
No,
damn.
no.
Pause though. Notice I said pause.
You gotta
after
get
me.
your butt played with.
Shit. What up, though? What up, though? How was y'all
Was
weekend?
good.
You know what? We got to get us some type of intro music. I'm jealous of Mark. I've been wanting to say that. I've been watching Mark LaDuff all week.
Mark LaDuff.
I've been watching him all week. And Mark been doing this thing with the little girl. What's her name, Mark? I don't want to disrespect.
Harris.
Yeah, and Mark been doing his thing, man, with his journalism, his investigating, his putting together search parties, everything, man. Beefing with the police, getting played on news clips, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mark been doing his thing, but I've been paying attention. Mark got a dog-ass intro to his show. Ain't that some shit? It showed the city. He walking down the street.
We waiting for Stacks to do ours. We gotta just call him up, man.
Doggone it. We need us an intro. We just come in all plain like, what up, dog? How was y'all weekend, Detroit?
And that's what I try to do, man. I'm giving y'all an example of what it is that we can do here and how it's supposed to look. You know what I'm
Thanks,
saying?
man. I
I'm telling
appreciate that.
I'm telling everybody.
doing by
that-
example.
Yeah, man. Because every show should open up like a TV
Yeah.
show coming on.
And then I was
Everybody got
thinking,
their own
Mom,
unique intros.
not to be on no taking nobody's shit, but shit, that's how you get bread and get on. We should do our own little wrap up on the side, and we can go live on our Facebook and tag with each other and continue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We continue talking our shit, be like a part two or wrap up at the end of the night, kind of like Steel, Shannon Sharp, and them shit. Fuck it.
We can do, You
You
two
know what I'm
be in
saying?
your car, be in my car.
Wherever.
We can get on
I
there,
be at the
we
crib
drive
in
and go all the way home,
a
get
man
the car,
cave,
yeah.
whatever. Just
Yeah,
chilling in the crib. We could do another wrap up. You know what I'm saying? But what up, Detroit? Mitzi, how was your
Going
weekend?
to pick my money
Hey.
from my
Weekend was
prostitutes
great.
and shit.
Another week with Mitzi was on time, y'all.
On time, barely. By
Yeah.
that skin on her teeth.
How was your weekend, though?
It was good. I fucked this whole shit up.
Yeah, you gotta get scissors and cut that.
Yeah.
Mark set you up for failure.
He
No,
did.
no, oh no.
Look, I couldn't get some rap.
Y'all see that Buckeye bottle, though? I just wanted to make sure y'all see that.
Oh,
We
shit.
won the championship. Suge came in right on time when I'm about to drink some water out that Buckeye bottle.
Terrible.
So yeah, my weekend was great. So I went to two movie premieres. One was like absolutely horrible, but my homeboy was great in it. Like,
Okay.
he was funny as shit. And
Good, that's
big
what's
up
up.
to Des Cortez. Good.
Oh, okay.
The second
That's
one was a seat at our table. So that gave me some ammunition for the day, some more ammunition for today's conversation. But that was
Bet.
dope as fuck.
Nice.
Yeah. So and then my daughter, you know, it's always something with her. She's funny, so I'm gonna start bringing some comedy relief with her.
Yeah, do that shit. It could be a part of a whole talking point. Shit. Mo, how was your weekend, my guy?
You know, it was normal, man. I ain't really do nothing. I stayed on the couch to play Call of Duty, man.
COD.
Yes, man.
I got to get into a video game.
Man,
Yeah.
I was
Couldn't do
starving,
nothing.
dog. I went in there. They had a retirement party, bro. They had food everywhere. I was like, y'all ain't shit.
Damn.
Dog, killed me.
Can you eat right after that shit, though?
Hell yeah,
Oh,
nigga.
yeah.
I went straight to where I go. Shit, where did I go? To the Hut.
Oh, yeah, I'm going somewhere.
On Grand River.
Yeah, I'm going to huts up
Yeah.
everywhere. Yeah. But I ain't do nothing this weekend. I just chilled at the crib, too. Nothing. My bike battery was dead, so I had to get my bike charged up so get ready to ride that this summer.
Ooh, that boy.
That boy was dead.
Look at that.
I think I'm
Harley
going to do some work
Davidson,
to
man.
it this year, man. I'm going to get some stuff added to it this year.
Yeah, and they
Quit
got
playing.
so much shit to put on your bike, dog. Your
You
bike
should do it,
so-
man. You know I do all this shit. I'm going to order the shit
know,
that
I've
you
been
do.
looking at it. I watch all types of shows. You know what I'm saying?
Doggone
So
it.
shit, I could give you some pointers of what to get to put on there. To
Yeah.
black the boy out. That bitch looking like a chopper off of what's the name?
I need my shit like some Sons of Anarchy,
American.
shit, some
Yes,
SOA
yes,
shit.
SOA.
It's already like that a little bit.
Yeah.
Got that street vibe.
Yeah.
Or I might get a bigger one or something. You know? But yeah, I ain't doing nothing, man. I just chilled all weekend, stayed in the crib, in the garage, man cave, all that type of stuff, shit, chilling.
Yeah.
staying out the way. Shout out to all you dumbass drivers out there. Y'all still was acting a fool again today on the way over here. Shout out y'all. Y'all just dumb. What pisses me off how people don't know when they want to get up. Like, you know what lane you want to be in. You just dart over. That's what make me. But I tell you, it pisses me off. Shout out them dummies. Every time. You know what I'm saying?
Put turn signals on the car for a reason.
For a reason, dog.
You saw my blinker, bitch.
Right. You saw it, goofy.
They don't give a fuck.
They don't care, dog. And then the man, what about Cam Newton and that fighting shit? Though? That nigga is that's Hoss.
Yeah.
Bro, that nigga's Hoss.
He throwing them little young niggas around like rags.
Like little rags.
Yeah.
That shit failed.
Damn.
Yeah.
They call themselves jumping dog and
Hat
they
didn't
failed.
even fall off.
Right, nigga, hat didn't even come off.
He had was fitted on. He had I don't even know what you call his hat. What he had on, but it didn't even budge.
Yeah.
That was great.
That was that Mortal Kombat Kung Lao hat.
Exactly.
For real, dog.
He
That's
fell
some
off the
bullshit.
stage, didn't even hit the ground. Yeah, that boy was working with them little niggas.
Yeah. And it's another, I forgot, dog, because I told my nigga Suge I was going to do this, you know. And Mike Valenti from 97 won the ticket. He got a problem with trying to go hard on our city all the time. I don't care if everybody like Mike Valenti on 97 won the ticket. He be talking shit about the D. Fuck Mike. You know, he be making some points sometime, but he be hating on the D too. He called the town soft. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Don't be riding on the D. Why you don't do radio in Detroit? I hope this podcast reach it. And he ain't got social media or none of that because he's scared. People come at him. He ain't going to be in no barbershops getting cut into, none of that. But you ain't going to ride on it. You be know what you talking about on some of your sports stuff. You know what I'm saying? But catch you outside of that and talking some real barbershop talk. You get clown, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck
Straight
Mike.
up.
You know what I'm saying? That nigga be getting out of hand, Suge. He do. Don't be hating on the D, bro. You doing radio here, dog. You be getting out of hand on that weak
How
shit.
can you hate on something that you in this place?
You right here in the D, nigga, hating, bro.
You gonna fuck around and get caught.
Yeah, you need to chill out.
Yeah.
And Rico and all them niggas be sitting there being his pawns, man. Like, and I listen to the show here and there. But y'all be pissing me off. Don't be riding on the D, my guy. Get it together. For real, Thingz Done Changed Podcast and told you that, Mike.
Yeah.
Get you a social media platform and stop being scared. Sucker.
This is a promise.
Right. For real, Mike. You know what I'm saying? That leads me into the Busto Baby of the week. Man, this the best Busto Baby ever. She gotta be a Busto Baby. It's a couple Busto Babies, but this one is gangster though, y'all. Y'all ain't heard about the chick that the police officer that got caught stealing in Foot Locker in Texas in her uniform? Listen, and got handcuffed and arrested in her own squad car.
What? Well, who arrested her? A partner?
Nigga. It's on Willie D shit.
That's funny as hell.
Oh my God.
She got arrested from stealing, and she had her own uniform on, nigga, and got handcuffed and put in the back of her own squad car, nigga. Busto Baby for real. They tell me that ain't. That's classic.
So what she do?
How
She
the hell did
just
that happen? Was she on duty when she did the shit?
Man,
what I'm saying. Was she like-
dumb? She's dumb.
She thought she was the police and can just walk out the store with it. What?
Yeah.
The fuck? Where was that?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Right.
That don't even make
She's
sense.
stupid. She thought you know how they get free donuts and shit.
Straight
Get some
up.
free
Like,
shit.
Sad thing, man. Sad thing is she's a sister too. She's black. That's a sad thing too. She's a sister. Yeah, that stupid dumbass shit.
That is some dumbass shit.
And y'all, listen. I don't want to go hard on too many people, but it pisses me off. We got to because it got to do with babies.
Yep, grandma.
Yeah, grandma,
Grandma.
hey auntie, whoever.
Right,
Y'all stop
auntie,
leaving these
right.
kids in the car, man.
With
This
the
car
car
running.
running.
And don't even leave them in the car. Period.
Right.
And at what, 3 o'clock in the morning type shit? 4
Yeah,
o'clock?
like what the
Come
hell
on,
going
man.
on, dog? Like what the type of sense like y'all don't have?
And this was one of the nights that I was in a good sleep. And my damn
Oh yeah, that motherfucker said,
Yep,
said,
yep.
damn.
I woke up like, what the fuck?
Purge siren
Watch
going
what's
off
going on,
on the
the
pillow
phone
and shit.
going on.
Like, what in the hell is going on?
And then at some point, man, us in the community, we gonna have to start walking down on some of these cats like Michael Myers and Jason and beating the shit out of some of these
Straight
cats,
up.
man. Like for real.
That's what it's
Like
gonna
that,
take.
like you know, we gonna have to start getting it together on some of these cats and start leaving them niggas tied up to poles and be like, he on this street right here, go get
He
him.
gonna run for the 7 mile.
Yeah, he right here on
Go
this
get
pole
him.
right here, go get him. He ain't going nowhere. Trust me.
You know Mike died?
Yeah, shit. From the liquor store.
Yeah.
Shout out to my nigga Dinky, man. My nigga Dinky was right. All them people was, oh, Mike this, Mike that, man. Them motherfuckers don't care about us.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like my nigga Dink said, them niggas closed
It's
them.
just crazy, you know. I've
Yeah,
been knowing it
people
for
say it was
long
a
time,
lot of people
you know
know
what I'm
it.
saying?
It's a
That's
state,
about it.
but I had just went hard on them a month
Yeah.
ago. Rest in
Right,
peace,
right.
dog. God bless the dead.
Right,
You
right.
know, I ain't like that. But they never was a part of
No, they wasn't.
the
They
people.
wasn't-
Period.
they
You
wasn't
had
cool.
all of them
Yeah.
ain't shit, but you know they was the ones we ain't taking no EBT
They are
card.
all shit.
And then
I
they was
got
the
some-
ones
I got
that
some
wanted to
clothes.
charge you
Ones
$5
on my-
fees on your debit card and shit like that. If you don't spend certain amount, and all you got to spend, man, fuck y'all. You go in there and get a pack of gum
Hey,
and
man.
you a
Hey,
bunch.
I can't say fuck
So
all
look-
of them because I got some friends. She buy me Christmas gifts, bro. So
fuck
That
Christmas.
don't mean shit.
Fuck
That
Christmas.
don't
but-
mean shit.
hey,
Listen,
Christmas
the way,
anytime.
the way
Shit.
that they vote, the way that they do shit, they
I
preserving they
get it.
shit.
Yep,
So
yep.
fuck them.
I
Like,
get it.
fuck
Tell them,
them.
Missy.
They
Yeah.
are
And
not
Mom,
for real,
fuck
for
Christmas
real.
too, because
No,
Christmas
but it's not
ain't
even.
real.
It's more than just that. It's more than.
more than
It's,
just
it's,
what?
sometimes it's something that happened, and they be like, man,
That's
look out for this
cool.
nigga. They came out like, come on in here. So
what they're
woman-
doing is pandering through
you.
pandering.
I
to
mean,
you.
but
Thank you.
Yep.
And
At
we
the
fall
end
for
of-
that
at the end
shit
of the
all
day,
the
at the end of the
time.
day, bro, right? When, like she said, when it comes down to them voting and the shit
Yeah,
that
well,
really matter,
yeah.
so they're giving you,
They
they're
create
giving you the
barrier for
crumbs,
us,
and
for
you say,
real.
oh
That's
yeah,
why we
I'm
fuck-
satisfied
Yeah.
with the crumbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck
they
that
give us.
Christmas
Yeah,
shit.
fuck
no,
that
they don't
shit.
give me shit.
Well,
but
what
you know
you
what I'm
just
saying.
said,
But
you
yeah.
just said what they did for
Yeah,
you.
no, but
Yeah.
this
So
this is a relationship between me and my man's wife. We just she does things for me, and she let me sell my product in the store. You know what I'm saying?
cool.
But
It's
that's
just a lot of
cool.
shit
That's
that happens.
cool,
you
but
make
you
your
gotta
crumbs.
always
Understand
know
that.
where
Then you
they
make your
fucking
crumbs,
get
like
it.
I said.
And
That's
she,
right.
you know,
Right.
and they ain't asked
But
for
they ain't
nothing
gonna
off
show
of
you
it.
how to.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna show you how to own one of them stores
That's
though.
for sure.
can't say
Are you
that.
gonna be
I
a
can't-
partner in
we
that
didn't-
bitch? You gonna be a
talk.
partner in that
We
bitch?
didn't
Yeah,
talk.
y'all didn't talk, but
We
have
done
you
talked
owned
about
that
it.
store yet?
But all of them ain't the same.
And I'm
though,
glad
bro.
we talking
They are
about
the
this.
same.
I'm glad we talking
They
about
all
this.
do
Just-
not give a fuck.
Yeah, and
I
they
mean,
and
just
they
like
and
black
they and
people, all black people, you
Yeah,
say the
listen.
same.
No,
And
all the black people.
But the
This
thing
is
about it is, the
different.
thing about the black people, they've been conditioned that way because
Correct.
of people like that,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
And
So
I'm
we've been
glad we
conditioned to
talking
hate each
about
other.
this.
When they've been programmed to not accept us in the first place.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm glad you triggered that with
And they
that
have they
because
have an overflow of abundance, right? So
Yeah.
they have the crumbs to let us get and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is
I'm glad you
But
said
that ain't they fault though. The white people let them have all
Man,
that.
come on, man. You gonna make me get back on this
And-
mic?
and
Y'all
listen.
talking about it ain't their fault, man. They
Man.
benefiting from the
Yeah,
motherfuckers
the-
that robbed our people and shit.
Yeah.
Now I was gonna
But
say, oh,
listen.
it wasn't their
Yeah.
fault.
And we would be doing the same thing too.
And
if
this
they
is-
was allowed
and-
But
to
we
get in
ain't.
there.
But we
No,
ain't
we
did
wouldn't.
it.
'Cause we're not allowed to get in there
No,
like
we
that.
No, we
not.
wouldn't because when we were on top, we didn't do them like that. We taught them what they know that
Exactly.
caused them
We're
to
not
fuck
about
us over.
destruction. We're not about destruction and fucking takeover.
So listen,
it's
listen,
stealing and pillaging and raping
that's what
and all
brings
that shit.
brings us to our talking point today. Our title today is, who do you believe in, and does it really matter?
There we go.
And listen, and before we get into that, while we talking
Sell
about
your
what we
soul
talking
for
about,
Christmas gift.
yeah,
It
that
ain't
was
even
funny.
like that.
Listen.
God damn, why you gotta sell your soul for something?
And
Just because you like a person. You
No, when you
motherfuckers.
said they bought me Christmas gift, it just came out wrong.
Yeah, I
but
mean-
it bring me to what you posted earlier.
Right.
This, and I said I'm gonna make a comment on it on the show. When you made the post almost about don't see no color, you see human being and all that.
Right.
You have to see color because they want you to not see color. And I'm gonna tell you why. They want you to be they don't want you to see color because they don't understand how powerful you are and want you to understand how powerful you are in your
say
own
that
melanin.
you don't see color, right?
And you have to see color. And they want to distract you because listen, everybody else see color. The Mexicans
I was
stick
just about to
together.
say.
The Chinese stick together. The Arabs stick together.
When it comes to us,
They don't want you to see color.
They see color.
Yeah, they see
Regardless
color.
of
They
even
don't
if
want
say
us
they
to.
don't, they're gonna treat
That's
you like you're
understandable.
black.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
Period.
That's
You
Period.
can't give them that same pass.
Hell
man.
no.
Hell
Hell
no.
You
no.
can't give them
You
that
can't.
same pass,
can't.
bro. You need to change that immediately.
Yeah, no.
I will not.
No,
I
man.
would
I
not do
understand where
anything
you
that y'all
coming
saying
from.
because my life has been living very good. The way I treat people is the way I get treated.
I get that.
You know what
And
I'm saying?
and I'm
why
not
would
mad
I
at
change
that.
Ain't
that?
nobody say treat them bad.
Yeah,
But, no,
yeah.
but
Understand.
I get
that's
that.
what I'm saying.
Understand is all we're saying.
I see people as what they are.
Yeah, that's
not
real. I
what
get
they
that.
look like.
I get that.
If you treat me
But
bad,
at the end
I'm
of
gonna
the
be like,
day,
you ain't shit.
But at the end of the day,
Period.
as a
You know what I'm saying?
whole, I get that.
Yeah, you know
that's
what I'm saying?
real. Just treating people with respect.
Yeah.
But as a whole, as a culture, you have to see color, bro.
I mean, I still live in this vibration. True that. I still live on Earth.
And
so
I always
can't help but to see that.
I always want to ask you, and I know you your own man, I wanted to ask you, at what point in your life, because a lot of us come from somewhere we was taught by some, raised, saw something,
Right.
me with my grandma and my background with God and stuff like that. And, what area in your life did you get like, was you always like that and we didn't know it? Did you always?
Why you say it like that?
No, I'm really asking the real.
Because
we grew up together since kids.
Yeah.
And I want to know, because I know where my Baptist or Christian background come
Right,
from, or how,
right.
you know what I'm saying? Where do that background come from with you?
It just comes from my grandmother and just the people I used to hang around. Always went around people who cared about them that wasn't just black. You know
I get
what I'm
it.
saying? So when you grew up around that and you see people who actually care about people, everybody is not the same. You
That's
know what
true.
I'm saying? You can have family that is Arabic. You can have family that is Israeli.
True.
And you can have the same black person that is in your family do some fucked up shit to you. And this person be like, okay, damn, that's fucked up. Man,
I get your point where you coming
my
from.
grandma got her whole
I
funeral
don't get
paid
that.
for.
I get it where you coming from,
I know.
individual.
Because of the people
as
that loved her.
individual.
It is individual.
But
But-
get what point? My point I made.
I'm not-
as a culture, as a
Yeah.
As
whole,
a culture,
you got to stand by. Like, yeah, I see color, because when the point I'm trying to make is, you got to see how every culture moves, sticking
Right.
together.
Right.
But us.
Yeah.
That's why I mean
of
that.
course that. And I know, and I say that, and y'all be like, "Oh, you anti-black," and I say,
No,
this,
we don't say
that,
you
not
anti-black.
anti-black.
You just
I'm
go
not saying
hard. You
anti-black.
just go hard.
because you know why?
on
Because
black.
we are ignorant to the fact of how to stick together.
That's
we
true.
don't
Wait,
understand
we're
how
not-
to be a whole.
it's not purpose.
It's not purpose, though.
But how long
it's
we
a-
gonna keep saying it's not purposely
That's
done?
true.
The
I agree with that
distraction,
too.
but the distractions didn't eliminate or go away.
Yeah.
Every fucking single day, there's some. Like I just read something
Understand
today
it.
talking about an act about our crown. We're trying to pass a bill so we can fucking wear braids and shit to school our kids to wear our hair.
that's
Yeah,
fucked
why we
up.
got to pass a bill? That's
Yeah, that's
sad.
fucked up.
What are we
Yeah.
talking about? So
Yeah.
those type of distractions.
Don't let me start talking
keep-
about the education part.
keeps us here. The distraction is so fucking real that we can't even be who we really are, who we supposed to be. Because we gods, for real.
Yeah.
We gods out here, but we can't even see that we gods because of all of this fucked up ass distraction shit.
So
And that comes from not being a whole too. That come from
Yeah,
us
you
not
can't
getting
be a
together
whole.
and be like, y'all not gonna do this shit.
So
till
do
it's
it
no
really
more.
matter who or what you believe in?
Right.
Because
Do
it
it
always
really
the
matter?
reason why I asked that question, because it's people still fighting, no matter
Yeah,
what
no
they
matter
believe in.
what.
There's some type of confusion or fight.
But the Christianity is one of the biggest fucking dividers. Like you
Yeah.
can't
Religion,
reli-
period,
Yeah,
is
religion,
the biggest
but
divider.
Religion,
no, but-
period.
Yeah.
No, but Christianity, the way that Christianity are doing black people all across the world is something totally different. That shit is making you believe that you got to talk to a third party to be like, hey, Sky Daddy,
Right.
I make this happen for me.
Right,
That's why this
right.
shit ain't working in our
Yeah.
neighborhoods. Is because we believe in this third party
Sky
to make
Daddy.
some
So
shit
I'm
happen.
gonna
like
play
that,
devil's
Sky
advocate
Daddy.
on that. I'm gonna play devil's advocate on that. You take yourself back. I could take myself back as a kid and remember the times
Yeah.
when family stood on that word. I ain't saying so much
I've
church.
been plugged.
Listen,
I've been plugged by that.
I ain't saying so much church. I'm talking about word, scripture. For when my grandma, I'm gonna explain my grandma. She's very patient, very knowledgeable. She always lived by that word. She always believed in Jesus. Always. She's very blessed. 85 years old, healthy. Not got all this money coming out her ears, none of that, but she's rich in glory. She's rich in spirit. She's rich in all that, right? So I pay attention to people like her that do what you saying that's destroying us. But I feel back in the days when family stood on that.
What you saying?
No,
Christians
hear
don't
me,
do
hear me.
nothing bad?
I'm not saying that. No,
Okay.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, hold on, hear me out. When we stood on more values and stood as a family on we stuck together more. We had more businesses in the community.
It wasn't because of Christianity.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the word, period. I'm not talking about religion. I'm just talking about the scripture, the word, period. People live by the Bible. People live by it, especially the black family. And you didn't have all this. So I feel like as you fast forward and more people start leaning on their understanding
true.
and feel
That
like,
wasn't-
hold on. feel like I'm free spirited. Man did this, because everybody gets something from some type of book.
Yeah.
But why we end up being violent and all of that didn't come from the fact that we
But
just
how-
stepped away from Christianity. It was a systematic play on our asses. That's
Okay,
how
so
the fuck
what I'm
we ended
saying
up-
is, what broke the part I just spoke of? Where did it break at?
Where did it come
Where
from?
did it come
Yeah,
from?
where did it
Because
come from?
we
If we
stuck
wasn't
to-
violent,
I
where
can
did it
go.
come from?
I can talk. We can go back.
I'ma
We can
tell-
go back to
I'ma tell y'all my
neighborhoods
violence.
and talk to some people that own stores, own businesses, front all these stores, and now they.
So
And they lost, they on drugs, now they messed up, whatever. But when they stood on them values, stuck together, no, is it the crack that came into the neighborhood?
that is part of that. Yeah, it is part of that. Like I could tell you, President Johnson came in here and was it President Johnson? Yeah, he came in here and he put he made it in where the police company, where the police offices can get money in order to get money for their departments. They had to go out and get more arrests. Like, that's a true fucking
How
story.
much funding did they got
That's
to
how-
determine how many arrests they brought in?
Absolutely.
Right.
That's how it happened in the city of Detroit. So fast, so quick. It's like as soon as that bill came, they started arresting niggas for petty ass crimes. So then when the petty ass crimes come, now you got us over policed. Now you have the 1965
overfunded.
fucking 1965 riots because the motherfuckers was harassing our asses.
Yeah,
that shit
I
ain't
definitely
happen.
get that.
Those,
But you know they
these are
did all of that to
psychological.
break how we was
Absolutely.
living.
Yeah, we psychologically
So
we
my question is, not to cut you off, what happened to our faith that had us sticking together? Like no matter
Right.
what came,
Exactly.
we still stuck
the
together.
lack of resources. If you got a fucking
We didn't have no resources then, but listen,
shit.
yeah, because we had our own business. We had Black Bottom. We had all
Exactly.
like Dale ran Southwest Detroit. All that stuff was black owned.
and then
all
they ran
that
the
stuff.
freeway through this shit, right? So
Through it. And now they want to give it back.
yeah, that
Nigga,
part.
that about to be-
Like so many things strategically they did to fuck up our fucking hope and our spirit.
Yeah.
You fucking come through this bitch and you
But
run a whole.
But my thing is, how did it push us separate from each other even more and lean on our understanding even more?
We
They
fighting
started
over
trying to
crime.
figure out,
Now I
We
think the
fighting over
destruction.
We fighting over
Because we're
crime.
Fighting over the little bit of resources that they left us.
Fighting
we
over
don't have
crime.
like we live in
So
food deserts.
let's adopt the Mexicans' mindset. They came over here, and they stayed in
They
one
still
house,
do.
20
They
deep.
still do now.
Then they buy the
To this
house
day.
next door. Then
They
it's 10
get
and
money
10.
when they come over here. They don't get. We don't get
But
shit.
listen, they staying in a house, one
Yeah.
house 20 deep. That ain't that much
Absolutely.
money, Mitzi. 20
Right.
deep in one
And
house.
getting 50 cents
And
a
then-
fucking
and then-
hour.
What you
It is when
mean?
they not paying taxes, bro.
Absolutely.
No, they paying taxes.
No, they're
20
not
deep in one house.
I mean,
They
you,
paying
you
taxes.
ain't paying taxes.
What they doing
Wait,
is they go buy the house next door. Now it's 10. and
But you
10.
ain't paying
Then
taxes
they go
if
buy the
you
house
working
next door,
under the
then it's-
table, though.
Then it's
If you working under the table, you ain't gotta pay no taxes.
Well, I guess
So-
I'm more so talking about the businesses, right? When they start their businesses, they're not paying taxes on they like the Arabs, and they come over here like off the.
Well, yeah, look how they doing the
Their
Microsoft.
mindset-
They getting all that.
Right.
Their
extra bread.
mindset
But
is
what
different.
I don't want us to veer off from what we talking about. I get all of those points. What I'm talking about is like the topic.
Yeah.
Who do you believe in, and does it really matter? And I'm just playing devil's advocate because I get your point. I get what you're saying because Christianity did mess up a lot of stuff. I'm not going against that. We can kick it. I
Knights and
understand.
Templar.
You understand? But what I'm saying
I went
is,
to a Catholic school.
what I'm
That
saying
shit-
is,
I
what
gotta unprogram my
what I'm
whole
saying
life.
is, at some point, and at one point, when black folks stuck together on that in the black community before I always get it wrong, before the segregation, not the segregation, when we
civil rights.
when we was able to
Yeah, do that.
remove the rope, now we friends,
Right.
whatever.
So-called free.
It seemed like that's
Ain't no
when
such
it got
thing.
bad. That's why I say you got to see color, man. Read what Suge said.
No, I know what he said.
That's
But
what
it's
I
both
mean by
sides.
you
gotta
I'm
see
not
color.
talking about. I'm not talking
That was
about on
part
that
of it, too.
scale. I'm talking about like me right here, right now, because I don't have to see that. I don't care about that because it's not affecting me like that.
It is affecting you
Individual,
like that.
individuals
It
that
is
you
affecting
know
you
might
like
not,
that.
but as a whole, it is.
As a whole, right?
It is.
Right, exactly.
It is.
Right on the. But
You
I go
can't tell
outside.
me that you where you want to be right this second, and like your wildest dream, what you want to be. Have you been
That's
able
because
to
of me,
obtain
though.
that?
That's because of me.
So you don't think no psychological nothing is happening you to stop you from doing that? So listen,
At this point, no, it's not.
Absolutely,
because you know what?
It absolutely
You're
is.
right,
Let me break this down.
They
So
crooked
it's like
themselves. You're right,
like
Shug.
stress. So I talk about this stress all the time. So that's something that we go through and we like. It's like normal at this point because we be in it so fucking long.
Let me ask y'all something.
The chemicals. Hold on 1 second. Let me make this point right quick. So the chemicals off of that that has an impact on your body, like your environment. All of that has to do with your stress levels and all that kind of stuff.
To get rid of all that.
So listen,
But
do y'all know why they put paintings of aquamarine life in the back of fish tanks?
No,
to make them feel like their environment.
Right, because a goldfish is going to grow according to the size of the body of the water that's in it, right? So they put that in there to give the fish the illusion that it's in a bigger body of water than it's really in. Right? They give it the illusion that it have everything it needs, so it's tricked. So it feels like I got everything that I need.
Yeah,
so I don't need to grow any, but this is my size. This is as big as I'm gonna get.
And that's the neighborhood.
And that's the illusion that they get that they've implemented on us when they put us in when they colonize us and put us in these colonies, these deserts of everything where there's no resources, right? We don't own or operate anything. So we feel like we got everything we need. So it's like, oh yeah, I'm the size that I'm supposed to be, not even knowing that this is not even the body of water that you belong in.
True.
Right.
So that's kind of what I feel like you feel like, hey, I'm good. Like, but you don't really know.
No, but I'm not. I am not saying I'm good. I said it's the reason why I'm in this because of me.
They put you in the tank, nigga. You didn't put you in the tank.
Well, I mean, no matter what size body of water you in, you're still gonna be in the body of water, right? Right.
So you just content with being in any water?
No,
I'm not.
I'm not saying I'm content
what's the
with being
difference?
in it.
What's the difference in the ocean and the motherfucking lake though? It's a whole different size.
So when
So you gonna grow accordingly to your environment.
Do trout not swim upstream? Do they not automatically know how to get the fuck out of there and go somewhere?
So that's like the bougie niggas, right? It's like one in the few that get to jump like that and go up the stream.
I'm an artist, so I
enough.
don't see things as a closet. I see things as if I did more for myself, I could have more for myself. The more I do for myself, I will have more. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, I'm in the closet. I'm gonna just be in this closet and just paint.
But that also debunks the fact that unity is necessary for you to be able to do that.
I understand.
You have to be able to cultivate and have a supporting system.
Yeah.
It's motherfuckers who, I mean, when you look at a lot of these public schools, they don't have the resources as these white schools have the support system.
He just went to one, and they had.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna break that down while we talking.
They actually have changed a lot of their stuff.
What the fuck?
For that reason.
That's a prison. That's a fucking prison. They got kids in prison.
It's a now that prison is a bigger prison with more things than it was.
This is why you got to see that. Let me break something down. Let me get this. That's why I was quiet.
How creative can you get? How creative can you get in that fucking environment?
That's why I was quiet. Let me break this down. Let me break this down. That's why I was quiet. I'm gonna start from this. In 1997, when we graduated, our graduating class was 500 people. And we go fast forward all the way to I went to career day at my alma mater, Henry Ford. Fuck it. He's gonna put it out there. And I'm walking down the hallway and there's a poster on the thing and it said attendance rate 66% for each week. 66%. And at one point the whole month was only 67%. So and you know me, because I care. I'm asking questions and all this stuff. I'm just like, what's going on? The stuff that these parents put on these kids. See, we go hard on young people. And I'm going to say this. And I went live and said it. I'm going to say this. If people don't put forth an effort in this education for our kids in the public school system, whatever, you don't want the charters to take it back over because that's when it really became a prison. Yep. Hold on, hear me out. They start painting the windows all black.
Hey, putting bars up on them.
The city came back in and stripped the paint off so you can see outside. This is what they was doing to the city schools when the city messed up when the folks that supposed to love our kids messed up the money. The parents again, the leaders. Like Shug said, the people that was supposed to have been teaching us the word was crooked. Like you were saying. That's why I agree with you. But what I'm saying is, dog, these kids is suffering because of the leadership.
Classic example. Wait.
Telling kids this. Shit, you ain't up when I get dressed. You just won't have a ride then. Oh, you got to make sure you get your brother and sister to school.
So yeah, that's
Case
all
in point,
survival mode.
Y'all know that I do media podcast workshops with Job Corps, right? Been doing this since last year. And they cut it off, right? Because whoever the leadership was, the guy who was in charge of regulating the funds, got caught stealing the money.
Yeah,
And they had to cut all of the program, extracurricular
So
programs
that's
off.
But the
somebody
graduating
needs to
class
be
now.
accountable. Who makes him fucking accountable? Why these motherfuckers think they could keep
So
stealing
we
from my
supposed to make them
kids?
count. That's what I'm saying. Our whole, we supposed to come together and be like, you know what? This is some bullshit.
I'm
Get
glad
them
you
up
said
out of
that,
here.
Mitch.
So
glad
why
you said
why
that.
They
isn't
got fired.
that?
They got new people in there now.
Yeah, but I'm talking
Where's the
about.
disconnect from when our mamas and them ain't playing no fucking games,
Right.
even with them? I
Right.
remember my mama held the teacher, Miss
Yeah.
Klein, ass up against the motherfucking wall in the hallway. Like that type of shit. Like what happened to the, and not saying do that,
Yeah.
but not,
You
but
can do that.
in the right
Yeah.
way, because she
Yeah.
put hands on me.
Yeah.
The wrong way.
Yeah.
This big ass white lady collared me up all like this, and my mama wasn't playing that shit. That's a whole different ballgame. We ain't talking about teacher trying to do her job and call you up there and you want to fight the teacher.
Right.
Or and they showing you on camera, and your
Super
son
nasty.
walk up to somebody and it's cold cock him. They say, well, somebody must have told him to do it. Or, crazy shit.
Yeah.
It's the leadership. The leadership is not there. It's crazy. Like the whole breakdown is what's messing me up. And I really feel like a lot of it is really feeling like we gotta lean on our own. It gotta be some type of accountability.
It has to be.
And so
Something with
can't
even if we get
calling it-
together. That's why I
calling
say.
it
So here's
what
the
it is.
answer. So
What you
here's the
think it
answer
is.
to like going in his direction. It does start with us, but
Yeah, definitely.
But it starts with us in a different way, and I don't think we prepared to know what that way is, because it deals with like energy. It deals with shit that's not in the Bible. It deals with
It deals with us separating from the system and becoming dependent on
Absolutely.
ourselves. And
You
that's
got to.
something
Absolutely.
At one point, we was like
Can't
that.
do
So school, fuck that school. We should not be having our kids in our school system, in those school systems. Look at what they teaching them. So now we have to unlearn.
Oh, don't let me finish with that. So it ain't no more getting up and writing on the board and breaking down stuff. They got
Yeah.
smart boards now,
Right.
Where they just put a lesson up there and they connect to your computer sitting there, so you can bring a whole smorgasbord into the classroom, sit down to eat. You could chill, get up, walk around. You want to, because they feel like this the way we can. And the graduating
Reaching
rate
better.
like 138,
Reaching better, yeah.
shit like that. Like we reaching, we.
Yeah.
It's on us. We even got to put the pressures on the school system. Like, no, look, Fred Hampton. The Rainbow Coalition was all about the power of the people, and that's why they hated him and killed him so
Correct.
young. Because
And
and it goes to Moan point. I'm gonna have to agree with you, so I can talk out both sides of my mouth. Because Fred Hampton had all walks of life looking at this one big ass entity is what's going against all of us. He got people to look at He didn't say don't look at color. Yeah. But he got everybody to say, yeah, you Chinese, you this, you that. Yeah. But look who hating on you.
And get this shit.
Yeah, let's all come together. That's why they like, he 19, 20 doing that. Oh my God.
Yeah. He was cold.
He was cold.
But
you know what I'm saying?
The fear when they saw him get shot down. Now all of a sudden, the fear
installed in you. Fear is installed to everybody. That's why we don't do what the fuck we supposed to do.
Yep. So we could place it. So we sit. Talk about something we want to be in the front of the bus instead of out of the bus.
Christianity,
right.
the reason why we've been fear-mongered into the place that we've.
It's a
religion.
huge part.
That's religious.
I think it's religion. Period.
Religion. Period.
Yes.
Yeah, not just Christianity.
Because religion keep people fighting.
Yes, it does.
Mm-hmm. Well, I say Christianity because
it keep people separated,
that's the main religion of our community. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is Christianity, and I think it was. I'm gonna be real because I study, I read, and go back. Christianity, for one, was always there. A lot of people think it wasn't. It was always there. It was how it was beat and taught into us the wrong way. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah, you get a book. What you gonna think people
go back to Nat Turner. See, I'm a historian too. I read and pay. Nat Turner was a bad boy. He was born knowing how to read. He was born knowing the word. He knew and when his mama took him to an African priest, he was like, that boy's special. And he got fire in him. He a warrior.
That's power.
He ain't scared. Power. So, but listen, you got to pay attention. And it goes back to your point. But you got to pay attention. Go even to the movie. When they let him be cool with the white family. And when he got in the house, he was mesmerized by the whole bookshelf because he know how to read. Yeah. When he reached for a certain book, that white mama came in there and said, this book for you. And she gave him the Bible. but she told him certain parts to read, and that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't understand that's where all that preaching to your people come from. The white master was having the black slave master, who was supposed to be the pastor, preach to the slaves.
That's a domino effect within itself.
Because he looked just like him. And why you think so many people praise the pastor and not soaking in the word?
Yeah.
They not soaking in the word and the script. They praising that man or that woman. They praising that. It's taught.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
but the crazy thing is, that's why I say you got to see color. Mo, hear my point.
No.
Because they got your own people to teach you that.
Yeah. So their own people teaching the same thing.
They beat your own people to teach you that. You know what I'm saying? But let me fast forward. Let me fast forward. When Nat Turner, when they showed they didn't really love him and almost beat him to death, and his grandma died from watching him damn near get beat to death. Right. And he asked for a symbol from God. Is this really it? This got to be more than this. And God showed him that eclipse. He looked up in the sky and it was an eclipse. And God told him to keep reading. And he got to where it said, vengeance is mine, says the Lord. He went crazy. They don't talk about how he wiped out the whole slave master camps. He went people don't know how they killed him. They burned him all the way down to oil. They put him in a canister. Oil. They melted him. Because he went nuts. If he would have got his hands on, his own people told on him. The same dude, he said, don't let him in. The one man like, no, he good people. Let him in. He got scared and went to, because he saw how they was wiping them out. And he found out where them British guns and all that stuff, where the army guns going to be. And they replaced the guns with them bricks and all that, and sabotaged them. Set them up all off your own people. Went and told, got scared. But the key point a lot of people don't talk about with him, when he had that meeting and he asked who was all ready to die for this bloodshed and all that. Yeah. And only so many people raised their hand. He said, the ones that raise their hands, we got to start with them first, because they go tell. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's sad. Yeah.
It is, and it's carrying on today. Yeah. And
but what I'm saying with Nat Turner, he went past the brainwashing part of him saying,
that's what you got to get past.
And he got so deep with it that he knew how to like pray and connect with them through like telekinesis. Like, he didn't even have to talk to them. They would just meet him in spots.
That's what I'm talking about. It's the frequency.
It was the frequencies he had.
We got to study that.
Yeah, he was cold with it. He was cold with it. But at the same time, he was using that word. But his own people told on him.
We study in separation, right? Yeah. But we all connected. So I'm just saying, my part is like, I want to be a part of the people trying to have these conversations so we can start moving like that.
True.
You can't have these conversations.
What if like Lynette? What if it's an Asian dude? What if it's a Jewish
It ain't gonna be though. It ain't gonna be.
How it's not?
We're not ready. Because we're not ready.
So just like when Malcolm went over there and saw everybody living together.
That's true. When he went over
that's
there,
what I'm saying.
True.
Everybody is not the same. People are brainwashed just like you said.
But that was that Muslim religion.
Not talking
it don't matter. It's still people are still can get brainwashed.
So why
in every religion?
Okay, so
why that one religion?
Why is everybody else looking at black people right now like and ain't fucking doing shit? Why are we still in this condition?
Yeah, you can't blame everything on us.
I ain't saying everything is our fault.
Can't blame everything on us.
But we just this one big melting pot. Why the fuck our streets still look fucked up?
But you got to also understand.
Why are black men still dying in the fucking streets?
Yep. Why the police still hate us?
We don't get to leave.
They blame everything
like everybody.
on us.
Why you think the Arabs over here? What were they doing? Trying to escape the same shit that we're trying to escape.
No, they wasn't. They was just over. They could get this free money. They getting free money. They ain't getting
bro. They was dying over there.
They
getting
free money,
nigga.
Yeah, because there was a dictatorship over there. That nigga just ain't play.
So why you think they want to get the fuck away from there? Why you think Africans want to get away from their fucking apartheid?
I get that, but your own people we don't even have how you look at it, nigga. You belong. I don't care how you look at it. You born right here and don't get shit. They come over here and get everything.
We went through the same shit and we ain't got nowhere to go go somewhere else. Where the fuck we gonna go?
That's what we trying to tell you.
That's what we saying.
That's what we saying.
Everybody does it. Everybody has things that they trying to get the fuck away from.
That's why we say you got to see color so we can stick together, bro. That's the point we're trying to make.
I can't speak on their experiences. I just know
But
my
You can't
experiences
even
of
speak
mine.
on the ancestor experience.
I can because I can't even go past my grandparents.
Yep.
I have no idea. They have no idea
I don't
what
know where
their
the fuck
parents
John's
are.
name come from.
I'm a
Listen,
rut up.
at the end of the day-
My
wait a minute.
grandfather is white as fucking snow.
They call
don't
us.
even know what he is.
I'm about to break something down
that's
for
what I'm
y'all.
saying.
Hold on, Mo, before you say something. Let me break something down. They call us Africa, right? You African,
Right.
We the only ones that have about 7 different titles.
That's
Your
what
nigga,
I'm saying.
Your Afro-American.
We can't
your,
even run nowhere.
Negro-American. Hold on, let me finish, Mo. Let me finish.
But that's the we don't have privilege because of
Let me
that
make this
shit. We
point.
don't
But
have.
guess what? That's the reason why they do
Those are
us the way they
barriers.
do.
I want to
us.
make this point.
Because we have no nation that back us.
Yeah.
You don't see
That
them
part.
doing the
Let me
Chinese
finish.
motherfuckers over
Yeah,
here. You
let
don't
me
see them
finish.
doing that to
Mo,
the Mexicans.
Mark, don't steal my
Absolutely.
point. Let me finish. You say all that shit about them motherfuckers coming over here,
Yeah.
right? Hear me. Don't even say
No,
nothing. Just let me
Go
finish.
ahead.
But if shit hit the fan, and if they ever want to go back, they can.
And they gonna die.
No, they listen.
And they gonna die, they go
listen,
back.
listen to
Majority
what
of them
no,
motherfuckers try to go back, they gonna die.
Listen to what I'm saying, dog. I'm talking about because everybody know America's go fall. Listen to my point,
it's
nigga.
it's always
America
falling.
ain't shit, and when everything start turning against America, and it's okay for people to go back home. Where the fuck black folk go? Huh? That's the point I'm trying to make, dog.
I'm gonna be out.
Where the fuck black?
Where-
Do we know where to
But
go?
That's what I was saying.
Are we gonna join up with the Chinese and go to China?
Bro.
We gonna join up with the Japanese and go to Japan?
We're gonna go to
Are
Africa.
we gonna join up with the Italians and go to
We can't
Italy?
even go to Africa.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So what we
not
got?
hearing
That's
that.
what I'm saying. You got to see
go to
color.
I
Cause
mean,
somewhere we got to stick together. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
they don't even. Africans
all
don't
them
even
people
like us.
can come over here
not
and
true.
all them people can come over here and get something, bro. But they
that's what-
also
They've
can
been
go
That's what
back.
I'm saying.
They
They've been
can also-
brainwashed as
That's
well.
so not true.
They can
That's
also
so not
go
true.
back
So
if shit fuck up over here.
I know the chick that I bought the news van from is from Africa.
Right.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And she invites me to Africa all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
But-
that's a
stories.
stigma. That's a picture that they paint. No
Just
different.
like they like,
So-
just like the dust
so
bunnies
you
and
say-
no
shit.
different than the picture that they paint of Africa just being
So-
a desolate land with
Right,
little
with
kids,
kids
with
with
big
ashes,
bellies
right,
and the
straight
flies
up.
in their mouth.
Straight up.
On Africa.
Straight up.
So you telling me that you never met a Jamaican that didn't like Americans?
You-
My-
wait,
No,
wait, wait, wait,
my
wait,
dad
wait,
is
wait, let me-
Jamaican.
let me
My
tell
daddy
you
is
a story.
Jamaican.
Let me tell you a story.
My daddy is Jamaican.
Some
I
of them
was
don't.
an Uber
They
driver.
hate.
Let me tell you.
Bro,
a story.
that's what I'm saying, bro.
Let me
Fuck y'all
tell
niggas.
you a fucking story.
Yep.
I was an Uber driver, right? And I had a guy as a passenger who flown over here to Detroit specifically because we were the blackest city in America.
Right.
Right? And you know what his disdain with Detroit was, being the blackest city in America? How we treat each other in the city, how we talk to our women, how we don't support each other. He said he was so fucking disappointed in us.
Yeah.
Right? So that is the part about Africans, and they don't like us because of how we are to ourselves over here.
Why-
And then how some of us look at them over there
Exactly.
because of what we've been brainwashed to think.
Yeah.
Right?
And so everybody been brainwashed though. That's the thing though.
So,
Yeah,
but
they've been
okay, so,
brainwashed
so,
on what
you're
black
a
people-
brainwashed
so now
everybody.
now you're deflecting away from the original
No,
point.
no, I'm not. Go
Let
ahead.
me talk, right? Because what you said was they don't like us, and they have a
Right.
problem. And I'm explaining to you the
Why?
disdain that they have with
Right.
us. So what I'm explaining to you is it's really not a fucking problem. Okay, it's with how, again, we've been conditioned to be the way that we are. Okay, and we are like that. So that's the reason why they don't like us. They expected to come over here and be accepted by us with open arms, but we're treating them a certain way because we have this stigma about them.
Because we can't even
Right.
treat ourselves.
Oh, African booty scratcher.
We can't even treat
They
ourselves.
don't
That's
like
us.
us.
We
They
can't.
don't-
You know what I'm
we
saying?
can't
That's
treat
us.
6 Mile right.
Policeman,
We can't
Yeah.
even. We can't even treat the
That's
people
us.
from 6 Mile right.
Lady with the African booty.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know, at one point, Moan, it wasn't like that.
No shit. No shit.
And I can
everything. Everybody was together.
You can go back to 1979. It wasn't like that. Like 1970, like our black communities actually stuck together.
right?
Like we actually stuck together. I just don't understand where
They
that
don't like
shit
us
come
because
from.
of how fucked up we are over here.
Man,
We
why
are.
are we fucked up? Because of what?
We've been conditioned that way. It's not us.
It's
That,
system.
And what
Systematic.
happens when you come? Oh, when happens when you come to America? You start getting conditioned to being American, right?
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So what is America?
conditioning.
A bunch of hate, right? America is a big
We didn't
melting.
implement the. We didn't.
Yeah,
That's
no,
why we ain't do it.
When you put everybody against each other, we can all love each other. But when you put everybody
Who is
against
it
each
that-
other,
Who is it that put everybody against? Was it us?
I mean, anybody with
Was
power
it us or
and
no?
ego.
Okay, we ain't the ones with the
But
power
I don't
to
know
do that.
what us is.
We don't have
We
no
don't know
power.
what us is. We don't know who's actually pulling strings and doing that type of shit.
Damn sure ain't us.
It ain't us.
But we don't know that. We don't know.
Damn sure ain't us.
If we was the first,
You know what? You're right.
in
We
this
are
world,
pulling the string because we doing everything they want us them to do, destroy ourselves.
We operate our own dominoes. After they push one
That's a
domino,
really
we gonna keep on
they want us to
falling.
destroy our
We keep
damn
falling.
selves.
We keep falling for they same shit.
Yeah.
And whoever they is.
Because we're not united. That's why
what
it's
you're
happening
doing, so
like
what you're
that.
doing is blaming the dominoes for falling and not the motherfuckers that pushed it. Is what you're doing.
I mean, shit. The ones that pushed it, them motherfuckers ain't have to do nothing no more.
No shit, because it's energy.
Yeah.
They know it's
And
set up
it's
that
our
way.
All they
blame
do
that
is
we
push
keep-
that one.
Yeah, and it's
That
our
same
blame
nigga
for
that
us
was in the
keep
camp,
going
that
on.
the same nigga that was in the camp that told on Fred Hampton.
If we keep it going on,
You
then
push
it's-
that one, and there it is.
If we
There
keep
it
going
is.
on, it's our fault now.
That same motherfucker that told on Dr. King and got him killed. The
it's our
same
fault.
nigga that told and got Malcolm X killed.
They
You
plant
push that one
when
down.
you plant a domino. When you plant a domino in every domino, you all you gotta do is plant one.
It sounds like you've constructed a pretty way to victim blame and shit,
No,
because it's like
victim blame.
what you-
It's the mask.
So what you and then y'all y'all niggas, boy. The dominoes are falling because they were pushed.
Pushed,
And
that's what I'm
you're
saying.
blaming the dominoes for falling.
No,
You
That's
can't
what you're
blame the
doing.
dominoes because we didn't push them.
I'm
You're
blaming.
saying the dominoes should stop falling then. If
No,
if
I'm
they-
blaming. I'm blaming for not being you able to correct that domino.
How?
Like
Stop.
build our own school.
If it's
do
set
our own
up,
things.
If it's set up the way it's set up, okay, we didn't design it like that. So how can we stop it if it was designed for one to knock down the other, to knock down the other, to knock down the other? It's designed like that. That's almost like, okay, when I turn the water faucet on, it should run from the bottom, from the sink up to the faucet. I want it to just magically switch from the way it was designed to operate.
Right.
That's what you expecting to happen. You're expecting insanity to happen. Like it wasn't designed for that. It's like you're expecting.
So you saying the mind of man can't change into something that's more.
When
When you do
into
the work,
this
you
systematic-
gotta do the work. So that's that psychological, the mental health. That's
what I'm saying.
All of that has to be
But see, the
addressed
thing about
first.
it is,
We're not-
there's not enough of us on the same page.
So whose fault is that though? Once it's not enough of us on the same page, whose fault do it become? Are you still blaming the people who pushed it down?
I agree with you, man.
Nobody's. I'm not blaming at this
we
point.
do gotta stop
What the?
because we do know what's wrong.
Right.
You know, we do know what's wrong as a whole. That's why we was talking about a couple shows ago. We do know what's wrong at a whole. Where do we be like,
do
you
we
know what?
stop
Fuck
it?
this
What
shit.
it is,
Like,
what it is.
It starts with yourself. Like it starts
but,
with yourself.
Okay, we start with that.
But
And
that's
then
where
we
it
go from
starts.
there.
That's
You know
where
what I'm saying?
But there's no resources to do that. Like, how many men
But
go
if
to
we keep-
therapists?
but
How
if
many
we-
men go to therapists?
But listen, let me play devil's advocate. I hear that.
So here's the-
Ooh, I'm glad you said that. But when we stuck together back in them days, there wasn't no men going to therapists and doing all that.
That's because
What
there
kept
were
us
men in the
together?
household.
So
Now our men are in jail.
What made us stop doing that though?
Our men are in jail.
You're on the wrong side of the mic. That's all.
What made us stop doing that though? Like
men-
all of us ain't go to jail.
Most of us did though. Like it's a lot.
Not
a lot
all of us ain't go. It's somewhere it was a disconnect where that home got
Like-
broke. We stood on principles like that's. So that's why I'm keep getting back to
Yeah.
that thing that
Terry
Big Mama and Big Daddy. That's my fiance. She right though. That's we stand on. We stood on principle, accountability. We stood on all of that. Why did we stop? When did we start leaning on our own understanding? Even if it was Christianity, Buddhism, whatever you want to call it, we stood together.
When we started being controlled by outside components like money and feeling like that's more important. At what point in time do we stop blaming others and unify our community, our neighbors?
Like we
the
kick
way
our
they
kids
are?
out soon as they turn 18.
Exactly.
You know, that type of shit.
We keep
We
that
don't
domino
get-
effect going. Like what they say. What
we
they say
don't,
about what the people, the kids. How you when you try to break curses. You know what I'm saying? If you keep doing the same shit over,
generational curse.
generational curse. If we gonna keep doing what my grandma
But
did,
don't get me
what
wrong.
my
I don't
grandma
want to keep
did,
speaking negative because it is a lot of us doing it.
Exactly.
I'm seeing a lot of dope families out there. I'm seeing a lot of black families getting married again. I'm seeing a lot of positive energy.
Domino effects.
And that is how you stop it. We do need more of that. You know what I'm saying? Like we do need more of that as an example as mom and pop being in the home.
We do
need that, but we also need an economic foundation.
I mean, our economic foundation is. I mean,
we don't have
at the end of the day, I'm gonna speak positive again. Maybe not as a whole like we should, like the Walton families, the Meyer family, stuff like that. But you can't say in today's time, especially with these phones, it's black businesses popping up. Hell,
it's money.
Mr. Time showing us that right now.
Everywhere.
So the resources, I can't front. It's there, and let me tell you this, and you can read it. I get your point. I get what you're saying. You need an economic background, like the foundation, like the Walton families, like the Meyer families. I get that, but what I'm saying is we're building. We're built like look at Livernois. That's just small shit. I get it, but that shit coming back around. Like my boy wife Nikki, Natural Simplistic. She make her own shirts. Her shit go crazy. Stuff like that. Like Mark, Mark
we have to bring all the resources together.
We got to bring it all together. So what I'm saying is we're doing it. So let's build on what we doing.
We're not doing it.
We can't keep talking like that. How we not?
See, that's
tell me how we not.
It's not about negativity. These are facts.
Tell me how we not.
We industry meaning that we own something from A to Z. We own the producer all the way into our black hands.
Yeah, that's coming. That's coming. Most black businesses now is doing that.
No, they're not.
We got to burn the.
There's too many gaps.
Brick and mortar.
It's too many gaps in that.
On the land.
We lost a lot of shit from not owning some shit.
It's coming though. Are you right? But it's coming.
And then the other part is like I'm looking at the cannabis industry. We literally are not producers in the cannabis industry right now on the regulated side. We don't own shit.
That's true.
Not even weed.
And who fault that?
Weed.
That's our fault.
Yes, our fault.
It's our fault.
We wasn't at the table. We
got to come to the table.
But
we've been redlined away from the table.
It's like exactly. So it's like politics is in play, together. And then we're not voting, which I understand why. But they're making decisions at these tables based on whoever at the table. You know what I'm saying? So
it goes all the way back to when we was geeked to get back on the bus. They was opening up shit where you can come and talk at the tables back then, and we didn't show up. We was in the streets geek. I'm back on the bus.
Hey man,
like real talk. Like you can go read that. Like they was opening up for you to come to these meetings.
We need to take a page out of the book of the white people, bro. We need to stop doing what the fuck we gonna get arrested. You see, they stormed everything.
Yeah,
they
don't give a fuck if they going to jail or not.
We never put a dog in a fight.
We don't do it like that. We don't.
We never put a dog in a fight. But every time I
need y'all to do that for the weed industry.
Every time we do, they find a way to knock. They find a way to knock it down. Nobody ain't talking about that Nigerian billionaire that died in the helicopter on the way to the Super Bowl. And his whole family, where the money could have got passed down to his son, all of a sudden he died in a helicopter crash, and he was taking over the U.S. banks. He had owned like 65% of the banks in Nigeria, and his whole team was black. And all of a sudden he dies on the way to the Super Bowl in a helicopter crash. Why nobody ain't talking about that?
Right.
They ain't talking about. See, that's what I'm saying. Where that threat come, and they like, oh shit, he can put some shit together. Oh shit! It's time to go. Yeah. But that's why I mean, like, it got to be the next wave up. We can't stop.
We can't let them keep putting that domino in there.
We can't stop
letting it fall and keep pushing.
Yeah, we gotta stick together. It can't stop.
We gotta take our own shit and put our own domino.
And to which your point, Missy, what you saying? We gotta find a way to educate on that to build that economical background. We gotta find a way to say, you know what? Let's all of us put 2% of our business together to come up with this.
We can't group off.
Listen,
we can't do that. We can't put a group over here and a group over here. That shit don't work like that no more.
Get control of this. Do this. If we could come together and save this and make sure that we the only ones getting paid off of this weed in our own community, then we can talk about some shit.
Educate us on how to get there.
It's the weed industry.
No, I'm just saying how to get there. How can we get there?
First of all, stop fucking spending your money. Like, we control where we spend our dollars is humongous.
Yeah.
How we spend our dollars, it must go to black businesses just because
That's
of the
true. I
fact
agree with that.
even though they
But
might
black
not
businesses that make sense though. You can't just be a black business trying to get
Yeah,
rich.
it got to be everything. It got to be a
you can't-
variety.
You got to be a black business that's trying to put it all back into the community to build more for everybody else.
You gotta
can't
be a
just
variety.
for that one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get rich, and
gotta
then
be a
I'm
variety.
Then I'm gonna go out there and rest with the white people.
Yeah, it got to be a variety of putting on.
You can't do that.
It got to be a variety.
Can't do that. You gotta put it back, and people scared to put their shit back in. People scared.
You see what Cam did?
What
This the level I'm trying to be on.
What the Mexicans do, bro?
You see what Cam did? Mark Jackson got fired a couple times. He got fired as a coach. Shout out Cam and Mace. He got fired as a coach, and then he got fired as a NBA analyst. Cam hit him up. Mace hit him up. Them boys put together $500,000, $250 a piece. They like, look, dog, you ain't got to work for nobody else. We go put together your own show, like your own Mark Jackson
And
show.
that's how you supposed to
And
do it.
listen,
that is.
Mark chilled for a minute. He talked to his people, got his lawyers, whatever he needed to do. He didn't even take the money from Cam them. But Cam them was the avenue. Now he got his own show.
Yeah.
Talking sports freely, ain't got work.
That's what we need to be
the
watching.
Shit. That's how you
for
put
sure.
people
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
And then look
And
at it
keep it
is
up.
with look
Yeah.
at Cam them show. We gotta build on and people gotta build on 7 Mile Radio and keep
Exactly.
watching
Keep
our
it-
shit.
Keep it up. Make it powerful.
You got to keep
You make it
building
more
people
powerful.
like Mark.
Make it
'cause
so powerful that they can't do nothing
Mark
about it.
vision, what? You want to do a school
Yeah.
to teach kids how to do
Broadcast
the
school,
broadcast
yeah.
and
Hell
do podcast, radio, journalism, and
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
You got to build on stuff.
Yeah.
Like, don't look at each other like, ooh,
But the
I
thing
can do
is-
it better.
the
No,
thing is,
we gotta
though,
all
I
build.
understand
We
that-
gotta pick one or two and build
But
on that.
you know, the thing
and
is,
then
though,
build on the next.
when you make it, when you say it's a black owned business, this when you putting a cap on your fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? You can be a black owned business, just like I'm a black artist, but I don't do black art. You know what I'm saying? And people be like, "Oh, nigga, you an artist, but you don't do black art."
I feel you.
And it's
I feel
no,
you.
but I'm not saying not.
But you
I'm not
gotta
saying-
do black
no,
art for
I'm
your
not-
people. If I
But-
want you to paint a Boys in the Hood scene for me, nigga,
But
that's
not
what
what
I'm
I'm
paying
saying.
you to do.
That's not what I'm saying though. I'm saying no matter what the fuck I do, it's going to be black art.
Got you. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just like
but
if
to our
he not
mind
gonna
frame,
turn. He not gonna turn.
I get what you saying.
You know, he not
Yeah.
gonna turn. You shouldn't turn away.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
But at first, me and you used to argue because you used to be like, nigga, I ain't doing no black paint. I
Yeah.
ain't doing no
But
bullshit niggas won't. You used to
No,
tell
but
me
that-
that.
yeah, I don't-
Because I was like, nigga, so if I pay
But
you.
all he was basically saying is, I'm not limiting myself and putting myself in a box. I don't want to.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, I
wanna
know
be
that.
Exactly.
But now I get your point. If whatever you paint, you got certain people vision thinking, man, this nigga bougie. I want a nigga holding a pistol.
Right. I think
But this is black art. It's coming from a black man.
Right.
I get what
Because
you're
you
saying.
don't
Because
understand
you don't
it.
understand it.
Yeah.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
But if I'm
So,
paying you my money and I want you to, and then they hold
that's
the pistol,
different.
but
And I
I'm
tell you to go
just
somewhere
saying.
else, then
I'm
you
just
can't blame me for that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm
But,
just talking
you know,
shit. But yeah, dog, like yeah. But at the end of the day, do it really matter what you believe in? Because it's always a fight. Like even not us, we ain't fight. It's even the conversation.
Heated fellowship is what we're having.
Right.
now.
It you know, it's just like no matter what, everywhere, even those different groups of people, they fighting each other.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Every type of one thing I can't stand people talk about is what people say is black on black crime. Niggas
Oh, it's white on white.
man,
It's
more
everybody.
white on
It's
white
Mexican
crime.
on
Mexican.
Right.
We ain't killing no
Asian
white
on
folks.
Asian.
We sure ain't killing no white folks.
Man, the Japan, the Japanese killed so many
That was
Chinese people.
That was the brand name that the media put on black crime so they can sell it to the
Yeah,
public.
Right.
black
for
on
sure.
black
Exactly.
crime. I can't stand that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't stand that.
brainwashing
I
shit.
hate
That's
when
that domino.
I hate when black people say that shit.
That's
Me
that
too.
domino,
Stop that
bro.
black on black crime.
Yeah,
and we'll be able to do
doing
this
to
shit.
each other and
Yeah.
all that.
Keep pushing the domino
Crime
down.
happens
Keep
to
pushing
people
it.
in the proximity that they live.
Absolutely.
And a lot of
You're the
times,
product
black
of your
people live
environment.
around
Right.
black
Yeah.
people.
Keep
White
on
people
pushing
live
that
around
shit.
white people.
Yeah.
Right.
Chinese people
Quit
live
saying that shit, y'all.
But they don't
They
say
don't say
Chinese on
Chinese
Chinese crime.
Say
Yeah.
that shit.
Asian on Asian crime.
because
They
it's
don't
not
say
because
that.
it's not a sellable product. It doesn't.
Exactly.
It's not. You know what I mean? Anything with us is a brand name. Like everything about
They don't-
us
they don't run
is a
like we-
trend.
they don't run
They
the
can
shit.
box it
Because
and sell
we
it.
the biggest
We run
damn
everything.
consumer. Like
Yeah.
we the biggest.
And we the producer too. We produce
Yeah,
everything.
Yeah, we all of that, and it's crazy
Produce
how
it,
we
but
don't,
we ain't own it.
ain't owning nothing. It's
Ain't
crazy.
owning it.
how we-
Tobacco,
They're
rice,
getting us-
we farm the shit out of that shit.
They're
They
getting
wouldn't
us
have known
high
how
off
to.
our own supply, whether it be
Diamonds,
rap,
part.
all
whether it
of
be
that.
rap, yeah.
Man.
or just information.
Like,
right?
we don't own rap music and do it the best. We don't own the NBA and do it the best. We don't own
Rap
the
music-
NFL and do it
rap
the best. Sports, period. We don't do it the best.
Rap music is the biggest export that we have as African American people in the United States. That's
said
our
who?
biggest. That's the largest export that we
export.
have. Like the product that we sell.
Everything we do the
worldwide
best and we don't
is
own it.
hip hop
Don't own
music.
it.
Pisses me
Goddamn
off.
thing.
And what really makes
get-
me mad
like y'all
is
say, we get crumbs.
I can't say make me mad.
Y'all say
'cause
I
it-
got crumbs, they get
It
crumbs
got to
too.
be something to it
Yeah,
where
but if they stood up, they wouldn't take crumbs. We would listen. Look at look at what's his name, Ice Cube in the 3-on-3.
yeah,
We
nobody don't
even
want to
support-
stick with. Yeah, why Oprah and Floyd and all of them ain't joined?
That's
Cube
what
to
I'm
keep
saying,
building?
bro.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
That's,
what
my
I'm
point.
saying.
And Tyler Perry and all.
Where is
they,
your support?
They go your economic foundation,
Yeah, where's
but
your
what's
support?
really
Where-
controlling them cats? We'll talk about that another time. We gotta go.
We gotta go.
We gotta wrap it up,
Peace.
man. This was a great show.
Yes, it was.
I hope this made y'all think. You know what I'm saying? I
We
love
was
it.
passionate out here, y'all.
Yeah, we
I
are
love that.
passionate.
We
I love it, man.
passionate.
We love each other. We kick it,
Yeah.
all that type of shit, man. It's real. That's why we do the show, man. We and look, y'all share our show. We don't talk about that enough, man. We go close out with telling y'all to share this show.
Share this
Share.
shit.
Share it. Thingz Done Changed Podcast on 7 Mile Radio, Facebook, and YouTube. Share the
Help
show.
our domino effect.
You know what I'm saying? Share it. But look, it's been great. Missy, you got anything right quick?
Nope. Share.
Mom, you got
Share and
anything?
share alike.
Share the show. Listen, love y'all. Y'all take care. Much love.
Do
Peace.
Yes, peace.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.